boys and girls, all you little chickadees out there. I'm not Wolfman Sark. Wolfman Sark's over in Germany right now doing what he does, turning into a wolf in the castles. All right, I tried. I can't.
That was a good try, though, bro.
I tried. I can't do the Wolfman thing. What do you think? What do you guys think? Was that DJ? No?
No,
I just got to stop.
I had no idea what was going on.
Well,
I like the way you pulled it off.
thanks, Constant. Thanks, Constant. I appreciate that. All right, but yeah, we have some special guests here today. Obviously, we've got Constant right here. Say what's up. But I'm excited for the two other guests. No offense to you, Constant, that we have in the building right now. We've got two special guests right here. We've got the Professor.
What's going down?
How you doing, man?
Glad to be here, man.
Yeah, thanks. And we've also got Bourne, or Bone Collector, right there.
Glad to be here, representing Cali.
And both of you guys are in a cool series that's on Machinima Prime right now, right? Called Life on the Road. And you guys are streetballers. Yes. And that's how that works. So I just want to get a little background because, to be honest, I know I don't look like it now. I kind of let myself go a little bit. But I used to be quite the baller myself back in the day.
He did.
From like age 6 to 10, I was really good at jump shots. And then after that, everything went downhill. But yeah, maybe can we get a little background? Let's start with you, Professor. What age did you start playing basketball and realize, like, yo, this is what I want to do?
I actually started playing at 3 years old. My pops introduced me to the game very young, so I actually really took a liking to it like right away.
Yeah.
And then by about 5th or 6th grade, my dream was to play as a professional one day.
Did you have one of those plastic little hoops out back that with the little mini ball?
Larry Bird hoop.
Larry Bird?
I actually have video footage of that. Like my whole family's like sitting there watching it, and I'm like, ready? Like, and then I'm
doing the dunks and all that. That's awesome, man. What about you, Bone? When did you start playing?
Well, I started around that time, but it wasn't that early. I never believed that story when he used to say that. 3 years old.
I got evidence. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you.
All right. Thanks. Cool. Well, I was about I would say 6, 7. And I got the love from my father. My father was a big Jordan fan, so on Sundays, watching Jordan eating dinner was like going to church for us.
Yeah.
So
it was a holy experience, right?
Yeah, and sometimes he'd take out the win from the Chicago game on us. So I kind of like developed, I would say, a love for it outside of just being a kid. I kind of wanted to see what he felt, why he was so passionate about it.
Nice, that's awesome. What about you, Constant? When do you ball still?
Yeah.
I just love. Can I just say I love saying ball? I'm sorry. I just love. I love that term.
All right.
Basketball and short.
Yeah, ball.
I just love it. Makes me feel cool when I say it.
For me, it goes way back. I mean, the game of basketball has gotten me pretty far in life.
Yeah.
I started playing when you said you were 3.
Yeah, 3.
I was about 6.
Yeah, I was 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I started when I was 2.
Yeah.
See, I got you. And it was. My mom that got me into basketball. She played for the local boys club, and she was damn good. And
she played for the local boys club.
Yeah, and so she passed on all of her street moves for me.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
your mom sounds awesome.
Yeah, 360 dunk out of this world. So I just, I grew up playing ball.
She was the Big Mama's house before Big Mama's house.
Oh, way before that, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, she taught Jordan a thing or two, but we ain't gonna, Mike, you owe me some money. But
That's cool. Well, yeah. So this series that you guys have, this follows your guys' journey as you guys travel across all the different, I guess, states and also overseas in Europe and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So what is it like living on the road? Obviously, you get to play basketball. You guys, what is the league that you guys are in? It's Ball up Streetball.
Ball up Streetball.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, what's that like? I mean, is it it's a grind? I'm guessing, right, to be on the road that whole time, or
it's a super grind. Actually, before this, before we started Ball Up, we actually used to tour like 8 months out of the year, which was like crazy.
That's a lot.
But I love it. I love going to I especially like when we go overseas, experience different cultures and different countries, and get to play over there. Yeah. But I also love touring the States. So I like being home. Actually, after doing this like 10 years, I probably prefer being home now, just because I've been around a lot, and it's a lot, your airports, all the lines you stand in, you're checking at bags, it gets to be kind of
yeah.
So I really enjoy my time off, but I still love being on the road because I love playing basketball.
You guys are probably pro travelers by now, right? Like, you guys know the whole drill at the airport. You're just like, how to zip through the security line, no metal on you, none of that stuff. What about you,
for me, it's a little different for me because I appreciate just being able to take my dream and deliver it to some kids never get to see us. So he was, hit it right on the head when he said going overseas. But, I just like to deliver that, that message to them that you can reach us too. You guys grew up just like we did, and that's what I love about it the most. But what I hate about it is you're living out of a bag. For like
absolutely.
6 months.
I'm so spoiled. I'll go on one trip for Machinima and it'll be like 4 days. I'm like, I got to get home. You guys are gone for 8, 9 months of the year.
Yeah,
Or
the
even-
tour bus was new for me. He's been on the tour bus with his previous company, but the tour bus was new for me, and I tell you, you don't want to.
Yeah.
It's not all it seems to be. It's a little tiring.
Yeah, I bet. What about you, Constant? So, I mean, you obviously you said that basketball kind of is your life now. You were saying earlier. So, what about you on the grind and the travel? And all that? How do you feel about that?
Luckily, I passed on the NBA because it's like 82 games a year, and naturally, I make it to the playoffs, so it'd be more. So I had to pass on that. But I travel a lot from Machinima, so I know what you mean about living out of a bag, man. It's like. You know, I got like 3 shirts that I carry with me all the time, and I just be rotating them out, man. But I'm loving to get home. But I have a question, if I may ask you guys, along the lines of traveling and being what I consider pro ballers. Yeah. The lady game, when you traveling and you hit new towns, like, yo, it's got to be pretty good. They waiting for you getting off the bus? Because that's how it happens for me, but how does it work for you guys?
I'm sure for you.
You got to ask the guy, man.
Oh, you the man over here.
Listen, don't ask me. I plead the fifth. I just say that the life we live is adventurous, but you know, some of us choose to dabble, some of us choose not to. You're looking at 2 stand-up guys.
That's a really PC answer if I've ever heard one. What about Professor? You have anything to add to that, or?
I'm a non-dabbler, so.
Yeah. So you know. Next question.
All right, next question. We'll move on. You tried.
I'll try. You know me. I'll try.
You know what?
TMZ style.
Where do you guys' nicknames come from? So the Professor. We start with you, and then we can go to Bourne.
But a lot of famous streetball nicknames are given out by the guy who actually announces our games. Gotcha. Famous MC named Duke Tango, known as like the original voice of streetball. In 1998, when streetball was actually first taken on the road with a company called And One, he was the guy most known for giving like some of the biggest streetball legends of all time their nickname, and it was through like earning it on the court. Right. And it usually has to do with something having to do with how you look or how you play or something.
I got a quick question. Will you give me after? Hopefully, me and Constant want to show you our moves later. Will you give us nicknames after you see what we can do?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Just checking. Just wanted to see. Okay.
No doubt. So 2003, when I got on, he called me the Professor because I was schooling people on the court.
Awesome.
My story's a little more harsh.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So the Bone Collector legacy began in New York, and the name that they called me before Bone Collector was Body Bag because I was killing people on the court.
Ooh, I
wow,
like that.
That's dirty.
So
that's
the
badass.
paramedics used to come to the game because people were like falling and hitting fingers on the ground and twisting ankles and hyperextending things, and the paramedics would just wait outside. Then just in case.
Really? Are you serious?
I'm dead
Just to wait to see what you kind of damage you would wrought on the court.
Instead of just save the phone call, just wait outside. So
holy
a
shit.
friend of mine called me one night, which is weird. It was like 6 a.m, and he called me, and I'm like, bro, why are you calling me right now? He said, I got the perfect name for you. And you know that morning voice threw me off. Like, what are you talking about?
Was that the Wolfman voice?
No, okay.
The Wolfman got the perfect
His
name
was
for you.
more along the lines of Power 106 in the morning seduction voice.
Whoa, wow.
Yeah, so I had to like immediately check him there, and he was like, no, on the court. They should call you the Bone Collector. And the reference didn't click until I got on the court. They started calling me that, and it's transcended to my whole career.
I'm going to be 100% honest. We're in West Hollywood right now, so I don't know if we want to throw down the Bone Collector everywhere. So it could be a little dangerous.
Yeah, it could.
So just giving you a pro tip out there, just don't throw that out everywhere.
Yeah.
In West Hollywood, but
BC.
Yeah. There you go. That's how you
Get
are.
off that block. I'm BC till I get off the block.
Yeah.
BC. Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta be careful.
So have you guys? What's it like being on a YouTube series? Have you guys watched any of the stuff that's gone up on the channel on Prime yet? And seen how it's cut together? How is it different from? Because I know you guys have been like on ESPN and stuff like that interviewed.
Well,
is that a lot different?
Well, I love it because it's like, you know, people get to actually see our lives instead of looking at us from the fishbowl. And sometimes when we go around, people wonder and they ask questions about like, well, how do you guys prepare and how do you guys do this? Now you get to see it all. You get to see us home. You get to see our stories. And a lot of my friends that I grew up with, when they seen it, you know, big shout out to Machinima. They were like, they just appreciate how hard I've worked to get notarized.
It's interesting that you say that because I've been a fan of Streetball for a very long time and saw all the older series. And working here at Machinima, I was kind of curious how it was going to play out. But it was very interesting to me to see the human dynamic of it because you didn't see that in the other series, you know what I'm saying? Like, for as simple as it is, I know you guys practice, but you guys practice.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I figured, you know, all right, they go out, do their dribble moves, run some full or whatever, that's it. But no, you guys are running line drills.
I was literally getting out of shape watching, or I was getting out of breath watching you guys practice.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's really a good look into your lives. Did that make you guys nervous at all, you, Professor? I know you're kind of a quiet stud.
Nah, I loved it, man. I love it. I mean, I kind of trained like that year round, so coming right in, it was just picking up from where we left off, just on normal workout status.
Nice.
I loved it. But as far as the show, yeah, I'm same with him, man. I love the production. Like I kind of like how the show on ESPN was it was more like you said, highlight driven, and it was shot with like I don't want to say less production value, but I
there was
really
less money in it, right?
Now it looks like a newer reality show.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a mix of like 24/7 and Hard Knocks. As opposed to before, it was kind of like some highlights and a couple conversations off the court. So
right.
I love the old show, but this is like taking it to another level. So
No, this definitely peels a whole lot of layers back and gets to the core of it.
Yeah. Definitely. All right, so guys, you're at Machinima. We gotta ask you the video game question. Do you guys game? And what do you game? Do you have any time on the road?
We have time. We usually use it for recovering from the hard games, but
extracurricular activities.
Yeah, so to speak. But my teammates are heavy, 2K fans,
like
2K12.
Maybe 5, 6, 7 of our dudes are like heavy gamers. Like they got the Xbox on the road. They're going in.
I'm a sore loser, so I'm a watcher and a bettor.
Yeah. You were saying earlier that you like to just sit down, get some food, and watch someone play the game.
Yeah, and I like to bet on the side too, because I always, I like competition. So I don't want to lose any friendships, because even though I love these guys, if they beat me in a game, I might not speak to them again.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's hardcore, BC.
We actually were playing NBA Jam the other day.
Oh, and it was.
They had the arcade version in the ball-up office.
And
NBA
it was
Jam.
uncordial.
It got real personal.
I forgot he was even my friend.
Oh, he's one of those gamers, yeah.
In
you got to be
NBA
careful.
Jams, you got a lot of pushing going on, and I'm like looking at him like, seriously? I'm open three, you gonna push me?
All right, I'm being motioned by my producer here that we got to go for a break, so let's do that right now.
All right, all you little chickadees, we're gonna take a quick break. You don't go anywhere. We've got some hot b-ballers up in this place, and you're gonna love every second we have with them. Cherish it like a moment. We're going off air.
Sorry, guys. Anyway, can we show you guys our basketball moves?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Constant. Let's go.
Dude, I've been dying because
I got the ball right here. Here. Faster. Oh,
right.
One-hander.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Beautiful.
I've been waiting on it. I'm glad I worked out this morning.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's really going on. Oh. Okay, so that's a mix of
schoolgirl, Professor. I'm that little schoolgirl. Woo!
that's Kevin Love mixed with some Cedric Ceballos mixed with Iverson.
First of all, to jump in the air with sandals on is a no-no. First of all.
Yeah, that's an ankle issue.
Yeah, but let me see some through the leg moves.
Okay, here we go. Show them what's up. Ooh. If that's reverse, they ain't even picking that up.
Yeah,
Dude,
thank
your
you.
game is so strong. Let me. Yeah. Oh, all right, you ready? I'm with it. I'm ready for the rock. Can you handle the rock?
What do you think, man? Oh, what's his game resemble?
Oh, I'm a little worried for my health right now.
What'd we get? What's your honest evaluation of our game? I'm really nervous.
So yeah, man, that was an incredible workout. I'm actually just honored just to watch you guys get down, in live action.
Thanks.
And my man over here has got to be called the turnover.
He was very, very close to breaking a window, so that's always good in streetball.
Turnover.
You break the glass on the rim. And my guy, being that I'm the bone collector, I dub him the ACL tear, because every move he makes, he looks hurt, and he has to live with that. And what's being streetball legends, and we're not being critical. They gave us our names based on our performance. I have to leave. The Sirens are coming because of him, so we might have to switch his name. But other than that, they did a good job, man. I hope they're all right now.
ACL tear and the turnover. Thanks. Appreciate you guys.
ACL tear. Don't forget it. ACL tear. I'll ball up in your neighborhood. I don't even care.
Wow. Dude, I didn't think we were going to impress him that good. Oh, my goodness, dude. It all came back to me. Like, oh, my God, dude. It all came back.
You were like a cross.
That's why you can't teach this stuff, dude. You can't teach it.
Yeah.
I was born with it, so.
You were kind of like a cross between like Bobby Hurley and Danny Ainge rolled up into one, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I was pretty impressed, man.
Welcome back to. Oh, we're not on air yet. Hold on.
Welcome back to Radio Respawn, all you little boys and girls. We just got done b-balling.
We're not on air.
Sorry about that. You didn't even hear that, little chickadees. We're all back here with Bone Collector, with the Professor, with Concert. We got done b-balling, and we're ready to go. We're ready to talk more topics. I hope you tucked yourselves in tight in bed, because it's about to get real dirty and dark right now.
No, it's actually not. Sorry. All right, we're still on air.
You run the second.
That is difficult. That is a difficult voice to keep up. I don't know how Sark does it every week.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it either.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's get back into the topics here real quick. Okay, so we got to talk movies here. Have you guys get any time to see movies? I know, Constant, you're a movie guy, but I don't know about you guys. You guys are always traveling.
Well, the last movie we seen was Batman.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, good. We've been talking about Batman for, it seems like, 3 weeks on the show, but it's always good. Let's rehash it. What did you guys think of the final movie and the pull no punches? What was your thoughts?
I thought it was sick, but I was disappointed. It is the final movie. Like, are you serious? You're gonna leave it right there? Dang.
I love the movie, but why would you make it the last movie when you're introducing Robin at the end? What's the point?
It's another fair point. That's a fair point. That wasn't even my major gripe, but those are now. I liked it overall too. I thought it was a little. I don't know. I think I rated it like an 8 out of 10.
Right.
I don't know. I had a couple problems with it. Constant, what did you think about The Dark Knight? Wow.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
Didn't like it?
No.
At all?
I gotta hear what was the downfall? What was it?
You know what? Here's I haven't been a fan of Batman at all in general. Like, I mean, I don't hate the guy or anything like that, you know. But I just never been a fan of that franchise. I'm more of a Spider-Man, Superman dude. So
Yeah.
I hear you. Honestly, I wasn't a fan up until they made this newer, like gritty. The latest trilogy to me was like off the charts, but before that, it was kind of like cartoony. I wasn't really a fan of it.
See, I used to watch the older versions, like online and stuff like that.
I used to watch the TV joint.
That's
like
what I like. The
boom,
TV,
pow,
yeah,
schmack. I like that. That was dope.
I like
Well,
that.
it's funny
stuff.
that, Constant, you brought up Spider-Man in that sentence real quick. I got a quick question for our guests, and the way you answer the question will determine whether or not you stay on the show. What did you guys think of Spider-Man 3? Did you guys see the third movie that Sam Raimi did?
we seen it.
What'd you guys think about that movie?
Well, you're talking about Spider-Man 3. You're talking about the new one.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not talking about the newest one.
talking
I'm talking about the old. And the old trilogy.
Not the newest one.
Not the newest.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't even remember.
I didn't even see it.
Oh,
Spider-Man
God
3.
bless you! You can't remember
Yeah.
that thing.
They said
What
it
a
was
fucking
garbage, so I
piece
didn't
of
go see
shit.
You didn't miss anything.
It is one of the worst films ever made, and literally every opportunity I get to shit on that film, I do. Awful.
Who was the villain in that movie?
That's the problem. There was multiple. They had Venom.
Yeah.
They had Sandman. They had God knows who else. They had Topher Grace playing. I can't even. I'm sorry. I'm getting worked up about it. I can't talk about it.
His blood pressure.
It was awful. It's terrible. Spider-Man 3, never watch it. Anyway, this weekend I went and saw The Campaign with Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis. Have you guys seen the ads for that?
That looks funny.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't. I guess my overall question is, even if you guys haven't seen the movie, do you guys feel the Will Ferrell bit is running a little thin? Because you know how Will Ferrell plays. He's got a certain character that he plays in pretty much every movie. He's ridiculous. Does that ever get old for you guys? Because as I was watching this, I enjoyed it. It had a lot of good laughs. Galifianakis was funny in it, but I just kept. I don't know. Like, it's starting to wear. It's like I've seen Will Ferrell in this role a little too much. And for me, I kind of that diminished the enjoyment of the movie.
Really?
What about you? You didn't see it yet, Constant, though.
I haven't seen it, but to the effect of Will Ferrell's stick getting old.
Yeah.
It'll probably never get old for me, just because he does it so well.
Yeah.
But I know exactly where you're coming from, because like Michael Cera and guys like that do the dry,
Right.
that kind of thing. It got abused so much that I kind of got tired of that. But Will brings it, man. Eastbound and Down, he's a killer.
Oh, he's awesome in that, yeah.
You just can't go wrong, but part of it is you do know what you're going to get. Same
Right.
with Vince Vaughn, too.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you guys? Do you guys have any opinions on?
I kind of think it depends on his co-star as to how funny he's going to be.
That's true. Yeah, and this one,
a good point.
Galifianakis was hilarious. He was really good. So I think overall it was a funny movie. Definitely go see it. But it's one I was just thinking about, and maybe it's not so much that Will Ferrell's getting old for me as that I'm just kind of the characters that he plays kind of almost blend in together from the various movies he plays. They're not always kind of have the same vibe to them, and I'm like, and Galifianakis though, to his credit in this movie, is like plays an even weirder character than he normally plays, like even in The Hangover and stuff.
What?
So
Really?
yeah, he's even weird. He's a total.
should
he
ask-
goes,
possible?
he goes
Ask
nuts.
Professor that question. He did a movie with Will Ferrell already.
Yeah,
Yeah. I actually love Will Ferrell, but
Yeah.
I see what you mean. It is kind of like the overtop ridiculous humor.
right.
Like you got to take a break a little bit and see it every
Right,
so often.
exactly.
I love Will Ferrell. Probably from a biased standpoint. I got to work with him on Semi-Pro.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah,
He was such like a cool dude, like off away from the camera. He was like super
That's awesome.
humble and just but hilarious also.
right.
So,
That's cool.
yeah, I'm all about it.
All right, so what else is in theaters?
Semi-pro,
Oh,
that's
sorry.
awesome. No, I was just,
Yeah, that's good to know that he's a good
Just
guy in real
fanboying
life
a
because I've
little
never
bit.
met him. But all right, we also got Bourne Legacy in theaters right now, which is doing pretty well. I haven't seen that either. I want to see it. It's gotten pretty good reviews. The thing is, if someone coming in and not being Matt Damon, that can be a little dicey sometimes.
yeah.
So I
That
don't
looks
know.
garbage.
Really?
I wanna slander.
Okay.
You've been slandered.
Hey, oh dude, yeah.
I'm not
Let it
gonna
go.
lie.
Let it go.
It looks like they're gonna sign a deal. Matt Damon pushed it away. They're like, well, we still got to do it. So let's
Right.
just say his face got cut off.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna partly side with the professor on this, just because.
He is the professor after all.
He is the
I really
professor.
feel difficult arguing with you.
Right.
The title like the professor.
Yeah, son, I'm the professor. It does seem like they really tried to ram the whole "we couldn't sign Matt Damon down your throat," so
Isn't
thought
he
it
in?
stopped
I saw him in the
here.
trailer for like a second. I don't know if that's like a clip from the previous movie.
They probably sneaked it any way they can
Yeah.
get his
I
face
think
in
he's
there
in
to
there
try
for a
to sell a
minute.
ticket.
If he was in there,
Yeah.
maybe it makes a little more sense. I didn't see him. I thought he was just completely missing in action. And
I think
wanted to
they-
keep the little trilogy going, and so they
They don't even reference Matt Damon. They're just like, here's a new guy. He was playing Matt Damon's role. No, I
can't
think
be in it,
it's just
though.
another agent, and they like parallel the story. I honestly don't know. I haven't seen
What
it
I'm
yet.
confused about is why call it Bourne anything if Jason Bourne's not in it?
But, Ooh, that's good.
Well,
but
because
real good.
supposedly he is Jason Bourne, right?
Why?
He
or
got,
he's
like,
Jason
face-
Bourne-ish. I thought.
I don't know I honestly don't. I don't know the plot. I could
you're
read it
saying
here, but why
that
would we
he's
read the
Jason
actual
Bourne now?
plot?
I thought the dude was Jason Bourne. And he got some plastic surgery, some wild, like they went super hard.
No, because he
I
used to
could
be
be
a
wrong.
woman.
All right. Well, I think at the end of the day,
I was gonna say, wait, what?
He's a
All right, I'm
woman.
all lost now. Maybe I just made that up, that conclusion from the trailer.
I actually literally have the plot here, and we could read it, but it's so much more fun to just make up shit about it. So
That's what I think.
let's just do that.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Now, in other movie news, we also got stuff about the Expendables. So Expendables 3 there's already talks milling around about that. We got Nick Cage is on board for Expendables 3 already. And these other two names that I got to run by you guys real quick, Clint Eastwood and Harrison Ford in possible roles as well, which you're shaking your head, Bone,
Yeah.
over there. What's your trepidation with that?
It's too many. Old people
Thank
in
you.
it.
Yeah,
thank
you.
I mean, what's the premise of the movie? To see the old guys still fighting?
Yeah. I don't think, the Expendables, necessarily the premise, it's not really that there's any plot or premise to the Expendables. It's more that how many action stars can we put in this fucking movie
And blow shit up.
Okay.
and make it look awesome. So, yeah, I think it's just I don't know.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, and I'm with you, man. Like,
Everything's 90s.
these are a lot of older, like, action heroes and stuff. So, but Clint Eastwood and Harrison Ford are oldest action heroes, bro.
They're our grandfather's age.
And I don't see why either one of these guys would even sign on to do this. I'm going to speculate that their roles are going to be really small, like they're going to give out an order and leave.
Yeah.
Because Harrison Ford will kill himself trying to blow some shit up.
Yeah. And Clint Eastwood, he breaks a bone walking down his front step, I think,
How,
at this point.
And how
So.
this maybe should be called Expired instead of Expendables. I'm thinking that's what we do with it. We call it Expired. And we just put like
Expired
old ass
3.
dudes in there,
Yeah.
starring George Burns.
Yeah. If I want to watch my grandfather handle a gun, I'll watch how he deals with little kids on his lawn or something, right? I don't need to watch Clint Eastwood do it.
That's right.
Go
ahead, make
So-
Are you guys gonna watch it?
I honestly, I saw the first movie. I thought it was okay. I haven't seen the second one yet. I don't know. It almost is too much of a good thing for me, the Expendables. It's like, there's so many like awesome action stars who had great movies in their own right back in their day, and it's just too much. It's like, I don't know. I can't handle it. It's too much for me.
You kind of have to watch it, don't you?
Yeah. Why is that?
We're all legends
Oh, okay.
from
Yeah.
a legendary stat. I'm not watching
Yeah.
it. I'm just speaking.
Oh, No, I probably, and I'm not even watching it. I probably have zero choice.
You
in the
know
matter.
what? At the end of the day, you're on to something. We probably will have to watch it because there's not a lot.
At least
of,
for work, maybe.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of guy movies out. First of all, I mean, Hope Springs or whatever that shit is.
Oh
where
my
you
God! Can
been
we
married
talk?
for
Can we rant
30
about Hope
years?
Springs for a
Yeah,
minute?
Sure. I don't
Tommy
know
Lee.
kind of-
Tommy Lee Jones?
I don't
God
know
damn
what
it!
kind of fool. If you've been married for 30 years and you ain't feeling your wife, don't go get counseling. Go get a new car. Get out of that
Go
relationship.
get a younger woman.
Exactly. You put in your 30 years. I would be done.
You put in your 30. Yeah.
It's just
Well.
there's a lot of movies out like that, so I think it's Expendables is a guy thing, so we'd have to go see.
I'm
it.
really curious what demographic they were going for Hope Springs. Is there like a really like specific segment of older people from, I guess, 50 to 65 is the Hope Springs audience?
Well, they're the most frisky crowd now too.
Are they?
Because we're living longer, so
that's
a whole nother show.
Yeah.
But they're higher up in diseases and stuff like that.
Okay.
STD.
All right,
STD rate went up.
Thank you guys for being on. We're getting told that we got to wrap this little radio show up. Once again, Bourne, thanks for being here.
Thank you,
Professor,
sir.
thanks a lot.
Pleasure,
Thanks for
man.
letting us show our moves to you.
Thanks for listening to this AM radio broadcast. I'm gonna sign out right now and go twiddle my diddle-dee-dum. All right, I'll see you all later.
Are we off? Are we off air?
You're gonna twiddle your diddle dum.
I'm sorry. Listen, I put the glasses on and I don't know. It does transform. It transforms you.